Hello, these are both electric goggles, and there's a couple similarities and a couple of differences between the two. This one is the EG2.5 and this one is the EG3. As you see right away, the EG3s are quite a bit larger, and it may kind of look like that even more so because the EG3s, this one has kind of like a frontal positioning on the frame. So now, along with that is going to be that the EG3s do not have any ventilation along the front side of the lens as the EG2.5s do. Notice how they have the ventilation channels up on front. Now, there is a lot of similarities too, though. Both lenses are spherical. They've been bent horizontally and vertically, and they both have a TPU mold-injected style ergonomical frame. That means that these frames are going to bend the same as they do in one temperature as they do in another temperature. So when you're shredding Mount Hood in the summer, it's really warm outside, the frames are going to bend the same as when they do when it's like 30 below. But there is a couple of differences in the framing styles as well. Now, the frame of the EG3 is obviously going to be a little bit bigger, and I see a little bit thicker as well. Now, the EG2.5, again, a little bit thinner. These are a little bit more lightweight, and these will not be as structurally sound as the EG3s. And I say that and mean that the EG3 frames aren't going to flex as much as the EG2.5s. And one reason that Electric decided to do that is if you don't want any distortion in a spherical style lens, you can't have it bend. So with a more sturdy style of design, there's going to be less kind of reflected light, and the light is going to actually be distorted a lot less when you're looking through the lens if the frame is sturdy. So those are pretty much the main differences. The lens on the EG3 sits on the front of the frame. The EG2.5 actually has ventilation on the lens, and then the EG3 has a little bit more sturdy and larger style framing. There you have it from thehouse.com. Make sure to check it more out there.